speculation and like questions about this park at the moment, like it never ends. A random section of the helix there, the big helix structure, is just gone. Seeing this makes me incredibly sad. It is the first video live on this park I've filmed since August. Hello, welcome back to FastFoodNet, and welcome back to another Blackpool Pleasure Beach vlog / updates video. It is the first weekend of the winter weekends, running throughout November, from the 9th of November till the 30th of November, Saturday, when the park closes. Yes, that is right, the park closes on a Saturday this year, not a Sunday. I'm not sure why. I assume it's because like Sunday is within December, but come on Pleasure Beach, a little bit stingy that.
It's one day.
There's so much that has gone on around this park over recent times. I'm going to be covering it all in this video. We've got obviously Ice Blast behind me, that has had so much work done. Grand Prix as well. I'm really looking forward to it. I've actually filmed all the content regarding that you're going to be seeing in a second. I'm actually filming this intro in the afternoon. We came on before, we saw all the construction and we were like, you know what, let's just get down to business and start filming. So there's a bit of a continuity issue, but nevertheless, you're in for a great video. Without further ado, let's cut to some updates surrounding Ice Blast. There's a shot of the latest state of PlayStation 5, the ride, as I predicted it was going to be called in a recent video, with the top part taken off the head and scaffolding all the way to the top. So yeah, it'll be exciting to see what happens, because I'm pretty sure, you know, it's pretty much confirmed it's going to be returning. It'll be exciting to see what the refurbishment is, whatever they decide to do. Seems there's also some work going on Loki's bar, and the actual side of like what's available there has been moved here outside the Ice Blast queue line and dot box. So yeah, that's an interesting one. I mean, there's rumours that there could be in a hotel going over that area. Amanda obviously talked about it in a podcast earlier this year, which I did a video on at the time. So could we be seeing Loki's being demolished in the near future as well? Honestly, there's so much like, look, it's like, you know, speculation and like questions about this park at the moment, like it never ends. They blocked off this area as well. I'm pretty sure when we were here a month ago you could still walk around there.
I think it's because of the scaffolding.
Yeah, I think it's because of Loki's. Like, none of that scaffolding was there last time we came. Oh my days, guys. Bradley and Bella's learning garden, or sustainability garden, and all that area down there is closed off because Grand Prix is in the process of literally being demolished. That entire helix structure. Yeah. It looks in a worse state than Ice Blast now. I was expecting them to wait till close season to start doing work to that extent, but this week this has all happened, and this is the first time I've ever seen this, because I've not actually seen any of the pictures that were posted online of this demolition, because I believe it was all on Facebook. No one put it on Twitter or anything. So yeah, this is literally my first time walking up to this. Literally a random section of the helix there, the big helix structure, is just gone. The track ends there, and there we go, all that demolition down there.
Well, they can't get rid of the bit to
yeah,
the station.
I don't think that bit might not go till close season because of the disruption it had closed to like Big Dipper and Icon and Infusion. But as for the bit around Avalanche and the learning garden, that's all gone. I'm sure we'll go on Avalanche later to get a view of it from up top and have a look on the bridge as well. There we go, the fences continue down there. We're going to go on Icon through the Easy Pass queue, see what it looks like.
Well, in the shop.
Yeah. Oh, is that where the fences end?
No, the fences go all the way.
Oh, they go. There we go, all the way through the Easy Pass queue.
We thought
I'll just keep the camera pointed that way.
Yeah,
keep it
pointed.
So you can see what's going on.
Look at this madness.
Oh my days, oh my days, what is going on there? There you go. All of Grand Prix's track is barely visible because of all that wood down there. And yeah, you said you thought this morning that they blocked this easy pass queue off completely, having a look around the perimeter of the park.
Yeah, we did the perimeter, but because we're standing there on the way in, it did look like it was blocked off, but when we was on the way back out...
Yeah, hopefully they do wait until close season to like do more around this sort of area because of accessibility.
They can get rid of it safely, they just can't get rid of the tracks getting into the station.
Yeah, they can't block these paths off though, unless they like, I don't know.
If it's here, they don't have to block the path off though.
Well, if they can keep it contained to that area, then yeah. Just done Icon, finally, our first ride of the day after filming Ice Blast and Grand Prix for like half an hour. Yeah, here's just another angle of the demolition. There we go. There's a better view of the demolition from up top. Yeah, a half demolished helix. Yeah, it's just...
The helix on this side can be demolished.
I think there's all sorts down there. There's like old Bradley and Bella fences, parts of them. As for inside the station itself, nothing really's changed here as of recent. Obviously all the crowd got taken out and the cars. Yeah, that's about it. Bloody hell, Josh. Just for clarification, for anyone who watched my previous video, no, I've not lost the plot. I know that the footage you just saw was in that video, but how could I make a Blackpool Pleasure Beach updates video and not include the demolition of the Grand Prix? There were some clips in that previous video that I feel weren't that important, so I decided not to include them just to help with the pacing of the video. But you've seen the general gist of what is going on there. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. Here we are at River Caves. Has anything changed around here? I don't think so, really. It's obviously used for the tunnels maze, that part over there. You didn't see anything, did you, Danielle, if I'm right in thinking in that? Yeah, you entered the, it was the Hell Tunnels, or what? Twisted Tunnels, yeah, that's the name of it. You entered down there in the River Caves queue. As for the ride itself, we're still none the wiser as to what is happening. Hopefully it comes back, I think it will. It's a question of when. I reckon the reason they've not done much work on it yet is because it is so heavily intertwined with obviously Wallace and Gromit and Ghost Train. They'd struggle without having to close those rides. And with how bad ride availability already has been at this park this year, I don't think that's something they'd want to do in a hurry. So hopefully over close season, when the park is closed, and potentially like during the week at the moment, they'll be doing work in here, but I guess we'll have to wait on that one for now. I don't think I've ever shown this on the channel because I haven't done a video from here in so long, but Bowl-a-Drome is closed and it's completely empty. It's been like this for a good few weeks now. I believe in September they completely emptied it out. So yeah, and there was some workers spotted on the roof a few weeks ago, removing some cabling and stuff. And I don't think it's there anymore, but a few weeks ago there was also a sign on here saying surveying in progress. So I reckon, you know, we're going to see this knocked down over winter, and we're going to see hopefully an Intamin gyro swing built on this site. I don't think that'll go on the Grand Prix site because I just don't think it'd fit there with Avalanche being so close. But on a big open area like this, I think we'll see it come there. I think on Grand Prix site we're more likely to see a coaster that could more easily and flexibly intertwine with everything else around that area. Now this was a disappointment when we came on today. Big Dipper, it looks like it's closed for the season. I assume for winter maintenance, obviously budget cuts when attendance is a bit lower in these last few weeks, but come on guys, it's a high capacity ride. Like, well, not when it's on one train, but I hope they're getting that train fixed while it's closed. I hope so as well. Yeah, it's really disappointing that, you know. I'll have to check on the website. I'll put a screenshot in now if it's on the website. I hope it is because, you know, it's a disappointing one that. It's one of the park's most popular, most major coasters, so to have it closed isn't too great really. I can't lie, but yeah, see you next season, Dipper. It's time for a ride on Avalanche, which is an attraction we do not do often at this park because it doesn't have a easy pass queue, but like it's quiet now because it's winter weekend, so we're doing it. And the hope is we're going to get a good aerial view of the demolition on the Grand Prix. So be sure to let you know afterwards how good that looks, I guess, like what we see.
Well, duh.
Seeing this makes me incredibly sad. No more bouncing sensations in 2024. Ferry has been completely stripped down and is undergoing its winter maintenance, ready for Nickelodeon Land Only Days starting on Saturday the 15th of February next year. It's a shame really, extra capacity for the park, but I guess like when the park used to open fully in February, like it did close on the first weekend in November, which is already gone, so I guess it's fair really. But it makes me sad. We've had many happy memories on this. Big shout out to Tegan, who worked on this a lot this season. Yeah, it was just quite funny. Oh, there we are. There are all the cabs over there. Only just noticed that. Yeah, hopefully we get back on it at some point next year, who knows. Diego's up here. The balloon ride actually closed back in September for a little bit, but they've reopened it now. I thought that'd be down for winter, but I don't know, maybe it just needed some like unplanned maintenance mid-season, but it's good to see it back open, I guess. The queue for the big one is currently all the way back to the bottom of the ramp. We've just been on it. Back car was sandbagged, and it's now at about 2:45 that we finally decide to unsandbag it. Why, Pleasure Beach? Like, I know the sandbags are like supposedly leak for weights when you can't fill the trains properly at the start and end of the day, but the queue's massive, and it's on one train as well. You know, so like, yeah, I'm glad that they finally decided to unbag it, but knowing them, they're probably going to bag it again in an hour, because they always do that at the end of the day for some reason, even if there is still a queue. Like, honestly, it's things like this, guys, that Pleasure Beach do that just, I just don't see the logic. There it goes, up the left hill. It was a good ride, running pretty quick. Now it is a bit late, but we are actually just going to go and have our dinner now, obviously in Burger King as usual, which means it's time for FastFoodNet. It's a little bit noisy behind me, but Burger King here is actually closed today, along with quite a few of the food outlets on park. The barbecue place near Avalanche is closed, local bars obviously closed because there's scaffolding on it, and a couple of other places as well. The pizza kitchen's open, but Burger King, one of the most popular food places on park, is closed, and there's not, because there's not that much else open really. We've ended up going to Bentley's instead, which means that Pleasure Beach, you know, you've lost out on our money. That's going to be the same.
I had a
quite a few other people. Well, it's closed, Josh, so I'm not sure you did. But yeah, I don't understand it at all. I assume it's the cost cutting, but surely those food places, including Burger King, definitely make a profit. I just don't get why they're closed. In that sense, like, you'd think that the park would make more money if they were open. Yeah, again, it's just some Pleasure Beach logic that I just do not understand. It's never been like this in the past during winter weekends, but for some reason this year it is. Yeah, we enjoyed our Bentleys. I had a sausage and chips and fancy drink, and I give it a 9 out of 10. Really nice. Next one's Danielle. What did you have?
I had some nice cheesy chips, very nice. Had a can of Coke drink, very good, 10 out of 10.
There we go, Josh. What did you have?
I just told you I had a Whopper.
Did you really? Well, it's closed. I'm not sure about that.
No, steak pudding, chips and gravy from Bentley's Chicken. They're very nice, and a can of Coke. So yeah, fancied a Whopper.
What did you give it out of 10?
Oh, 10 out of 10. It's good,
Hey.
Bentley's. But yeah, you know, sometimes.
It is.
Maybe it'll open next week.
I hope so.
There's work going on over there, so maybe that's got something to do with it.
Possibly, but there's a load of other food places closed as well. So.
Yeah, true. So.
On the Pleasure Beach Express, they've added a carriage back. The back carriage for most of the year used to be the disabled carriage. However, they've added another carriage back with a few rows, which is good because it's extra capacity. Typical that it's in one of the quieter periods of the season. and we've still not got the full capacity back from previous years, but it's a lot better. So yeah, there we go, just to demonstrate. You've got this carriage here that was sat on, and then the disabled one's just in front. No way. No way. Yeah. Oh, the flash kind of made it a bit bad, but oh well. I've just got a shot that's pretty unlikely to get on the big one.
Especially on one train.
It came out a bit weird because of the flash from the on-ride camera. I think I need to get it from the other angle, but yeah. Danielle reminded me to get it, and
it's like I somehow knew it was
coming. Well. There you go, Danielle has a crystal ball. I'm stood in a place at night at Pleasure Beach that I have very bad memories of, because last year these guys didn't realise, well, Josh and Danielle didn't realise that, you know, I was still stood here after our last ride on Dipper after the park closed, but thankfully I managed to ring Josh and get off, because obviously, like, I'm visually impaired, so I can't get off the park by myself, especially in the dark. It's really difficult. But yeah, like, you know, just over there somewhere, oh, there's the pillar, and it was like darker than this, it was pitch black. But yeah, you know, if you ever wondering, like, you know, this is a place where ThrillNet almost got abandoned in Pleasure Beach over the closed season. Well, there we go. There is so much going on at Blackpool Pleasure Beach at the moment, and I'm so excited for the future of this park. I know it's not been the best of seasons, but with the reintroduction of things such as the non-rider season pass and all the work going on and room and new rides, I am quietly optimistic that this park could just be in a bit of a rut at the moment, and we could start to see it begin to go on the up again from 2025 onwards. It was great to see the progress on Ice Blast, and I'm looking forward to continue following that going forward. The same goes with Bowl-a-Drome as well. Hopefully we see some movement with River Caves soon too, because that really needs to come back for next season to help with capacity around the park. And how can I forget the demolition of Grand Prix? That was a real surprise to see. And for more on that, make sure you go and check out this video on the right side of your screen. It's my dedicated construction update video. And for more things theme park related in the UK and beyond, make sure you click the icon in the centre of your screen to subscribe.